Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our podcast. It is your host, Steffi.
And Julia.
And together we're Derps and Burps. And we're back again with episode 71, Smash or Pass. It is the fourth Smash or Pass episode that we're making on popular demand. And to be honest, nobody really wrote us that we should do one. But we see it in the numbers that this is one of
You're not allowed to say that. You need to say, like, every Instagram content creator. A lot of you guys asked me, do you know that reel where her boyfriend comes and then nobody asked you shit?
exactly that. I don't want to be a liar, so nobody really asked, but according to numbers, views, and engagement that we get on those episodes, we can see that those are probably your favorite episodes, so we decided to keep them in. So this time we have like a pretty mixed one. I don't really know what Steffi found, what kind of people, but I went for people that are either not, how do I say it, like commonly seen as beautiful, but they have maybe really cool personalities, or something like that makes them attractive. So if you would just see them visually, you would be maybe not attractive, but knowing more about the people, you're like, fuck yeah, I'd smash. And then on the other hand, people that are really, really attractive to most people, but that I thought that you might not like.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same. I'm also absolutely not attracted to that person. Yeah, kind of like that. So people that are, for some people, really, really attractive, but where I thought, okay, you might not like them, and vice versa. And I just mixed some people in. I mixed in also to people that I personally think are very attractive. One of them being my very first crush ever.
Okay.
As an adult, like as a child, thinking that an older person is attractive. Do you remember that? Like
coming in?
Yeah, exactly, kind of. But do you remember the first time you were like younger and you were like, wow, I think that older person is, I like them. They're like, no, you're still attractive to younger people.
I had it with Ash back then in Pokemon and with Simba. Those were my two crushes.
Okay. So
I never really liked. Nah.
I see how it is.
Sorry, Julia. You're the only one with daddy issues.
I'm the only one. God damn it! I have both. I have mommy and daddy issues. I'm like double the disaster. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna have some great ones today. But before we get into the Smash and Pass, as per usual, we're gonna update you on our lives. What's new? What happened this week? What's gonna happen this following week? So Steffi, let's go. What's going on? Tell us.
What happened last week? Not much with streaming. The weather is fine. I'm doing a lot of walkies every day, right?
The weather's fine? Though, it was fucking raining the whole week.
No, not here.
Okay.
It was so weird. Like when I do my makeup in the morning, I always listen to the radio, right? And then the lady said, yeah, it's cloudy and raining in whole Austria. And then I looked outside of my window and I was like, it's fucking shining, like sun's shining here. What are you talking about? So like, no, it wasn't.
Yesterday was the first nice day for us. It rained for like 2 weeks straight.
Well, okay, that's crazy. City's different with all the pollution,
the pollution, yeah,
we don't have that much rain. So yeah, this week, our friends Maria and Loki, Max's brother, are moving into their new apartment, which is basically 500 meters away from here. So we're gonna help them a lot with like bringing the boxes there and the big stuff. A company does that, so we don't have to like carry the washing machine and stuff like that. But with all the boxes, because it's second floor, down from the second floor here, and then up to the 4th floor of the new apartment without an elevator.
No elevator?
No.
Yeah, you're gonna get your steps in pretty easy this week, Steffi.
I think so too. Yep. That's the only good part about it. And we're helping them out, right? Obviously. Then my lash lady, my prego lash lady, got me an appointment this week. So I have an appointment before the wedding, which is awesome. So I have my beautiful lashes for the wedding, right? Wedding on Saturday. I'm kind of excited
wedding.
now.
We're not getting married, guys. Just saying, it's
we're getting married. If you listen to the episode, you would know, guys. I'm just doing this, Julia, so they have to listen.
Oh yeah. Okay. If you don't know what we're talking about, there's a wedding episode. There's a few episodes away. Listen to that one. Exactly.
Listen to all of them, then you know, guys. Beside that, yeah, I finally have an outfit I'm very happy with.
Which one are you gonna go for?
The last one
you showed me like 3. Like the
last one I sent you with the blouse.
Okay, yeah, that one I like a lot. Yeah.
Then I ordered some shoes. I hope they arrive. They should arrive between Tuesday and Friday, so I hope they arrive as well. What I did this weekend
Do you have high heels?
No, I have sneakers. I don't wear high heels. I have sneakers. What I did this weekend was finally, I took so many pictures when I played Final Fantasy, right? And so many beautiful pictures of people I met and myself, my character in-game. Final Fantasy 14 online, by the way, the MMO. And Pinterest is a thing I've been doing for quite a while, but I barely uploaded anything. So I started with my Etsy shop again, like uploading stuff, all my blueprints, all my streamer graphics to gain more engagement for all the stuff. And I was like, okay, I took so many pictures for Final Fantasy or of Final Fantasy, and I edited them as well. And I just want to share them. So I uploaded all of them to my Pinterest as well, just to share my outfit and all the cool people, because I see so many cool people with cool outfits, and I want to share those pictures for inspiration for other Final Fantasy players. So I did that. What else did I do? Gonna watch Ariel this week on Thursday. So I watched it. By the time you hear this, I'm pretty curious about the movie, because I'm not really a fan of the live action Disney movies. So let's see. I'm very, very curious about that. I have a new summer hairstyle, guys. I bought one of these.
Oh my god, she's a basic bitch and has a hair clip now.
I'm a very basic bitch with a hair clip, but it's very comfy for my hair, so I love it. And I'm watching Working Moms at the moment. There's like 7 seasons, and it's so fucking hilarious. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't at all.
It's so cool. Like all the life things that happen, no matter if you're like engaged or single or just in a relationship with kids, no kids, whatever it is, there's everything covered in this. And it's so hilarious. I really like it. It's amazing. And yeah, beside that, that's basically it. My streams will be from now on in the evening. I mean, they have been already, but now with summer coming in, I'm gonna stream in the evening first because it's fucking hot during the day. Second, nobody's home anyways, so I'm gonna stream evenings. I was also thinking of playing Final Fantasy again. Not sure. Probably next month then. Want to play some more Apex now that I have a chance to get pred with writing, right, guys? So I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's basically it. What about you?
For me, what's new? So, my microphone went a little bit lower. I'm sorry. So what's new for me? Not that much. Last week we went for oh my god, I'm choking on my own spit. We went for a little hike with the dogos. So Sabrina, Miriam, and our dogs. I only took Mira because Jinx is not really a super athletic dog. She's super lazy. And after that, we went to Miriam and we watched the Super Mario movie, and we had like a movie night with the dogos and our friend Kati. She brought there's like popcorn for dogs, so like popped rice, and then they had nachos out of like beef skin, so beef skin nachos, and yeah, it was really, really cute. Steffi, you have another thing to say?
Because you reminded me of the dog thing. Mancy, the pet doggo, the wombat doggo, is already taken now by a family. But I'm very happy about that because she has been in the shelter for 1.5 years now, right? And there was a family right after we were there that fell in love with her, so they took her with them. So I'm like, and the woman from the shelter told our friends, which are friends with her, that Mancy is with the family now. But because you always have like, you can also have this trial month with the dogs there. So, and she said if Mancy's coming back, she definitely lets us know. because she had us still in mind for her.
Aww.
But it's so funny, right? How she has been there for 1.5 years, and we come there, fall in love with her, and then a few days after, someone else falls in love with her and finally takes her. So I think we just like started to make this role for her. So I'm very happy for her that she finally found a home. Plus, we couldn't take her now anyways. So I hope she's just having a good place now where she
it's
can
good
live.
that she found a family though.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna take another dog at the other one that you liked?
I would do so, but for now, Max and I try to financially be stable for ourselves, and as soon as that is like set, we can focus on this. That's what we agreed on.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, hiking, Dogo hikes. Then we watched Mario Kart. We had like a dinner evening with our friends where we ordered sushi and we just hung out on Saturday, which was really nice. The whole week I played CS and Valorant, and it's really funny for me to see like when I'm in a weird pickle right now when it comes to streaming. Like I started playing CS again, right? And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of viewers compared to what I had in the last year when I streamed CS. Like I have like 150, 160, up to 200 viewers sometimes.
Yeah.
When I stream CS. But I don't have a lot of people that play CS with me, so sometimes it gets like a little bit depressing or like just annoying to play CS, and then I want to play with my friends, and most of my friends are playing Valorant, and then I switch back to Valorant, and then I drop to like 100 or 90 viewers. So now I'm in the pickle where I'm like, I really like playing CS, and I like the fact also that it's popular in stream, you know? But also, I'm like, I want to play with my friends, you know? So I'm like, do I sacrifice, you know, like I'm in it, and I'm at this weird place. Now this week I played most of the time with my friends Valorant because I just want to have fun with them. But on the other hand, I also need to think a little bit, how do I say it? You know,
in
I
a
also need
business
to
way.
think about it in a business way, right? So, yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it now. Most of the time, I start with CS and then I switch to Valorant later, or other games. But yeah, I'm a little bit in a pickle, and I don't know what I should do, because I also don't want to force my friends to play a game that they don't want to play. You know what I mean? So it's like,
find new friends for CS.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm a little bit in a pickle there what I'm gonna do, but I'm probably gonna stick to playing CS because I really enjoy it. Then Nathan actually stayed up. On Friday there was a new drop of Bad Omens merch. So my favorite band, Noah Sebastian, we also have the pop-up behind me. And so the last time they had the merch drop, it was like sold out within 2 minutes. Nathan stayed up for me because they released it at 2 a.m. European time, which is really fucked up. And last time the site crashed and he couldn't get anything. And he stayed up again this time, and he ordered the whole merch for me.
Oh my gosh.
So
you
really,
got
really
everything
cute.
now?
I got everything this time. Really nice, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, then the wedding this week, I got another dress, so I have like 2 dresses to choose between. But I'm still not sure.
You take both with you. You take both with you, and then we just decide once you're here.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. It's just for me, I feel so overdressed now. To make sense, because like
I have silk as well now, Julia.
Yeah, I know, but like you still are like more like cool, you know, and like you have a skirt, you have sneakers, you have like the cool glasses and the golden purse and stuff. And I feel like I'm like dressed up. Yeah, I think I just need to find more accessories with it to make it look a little bit, not just like the dress and the shoes and the purse, because I feel a little bit like I'm going to prom, if that makes sense. Like I have the prom dress and the shoes. So I feel like, I don't know.
But that's just, with my outfit, it's just because I hate wearing dresses, right?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't mean that your outfit is bad or not as good.
No, that's not what I...
Not the same value. But now I'm like, fuck, I want to have something cool as well, because like Nathan is also like with the pants, but I bought like 2 dresses now already. I bought one dress for 140 and the other one had like 150 euros as well. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to wear any of those.
No,
So
you
I don't
know,
know.
we
I don't know
just
what
need
to wear
to
now.
figure out a cool hairdo. Maybe you put some hair accessories in your hair.
Mm.
Maybe that.
But I also
Like,
don't,
you think,
you know, I don't want to even add too much, but I really don't know. I'm gonna have to see. I'm going in the
you
city
just
today.
take, yeah, and you just take everything with you, and then we decide when you're
We
here.
find
We dress
something.
up together, and then that's
Exactly.
Gucci.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm super excited for the wedding, and I know we're gonna have the best time ever. So
Yeah.
that is exciting. Beside of
This
that,
prom
I've
girl.
been obsessed. Exactly. I'm gonna have a great prom night at Sazu and Nita's wedding.
I think you always feel like this with pretty dresses, no? Like, when
Yeah,
do you
like, kinda
ever wear
imposter.
them?
Yeah, exactly. I
It's
mean,
like,
where else would I ever wear something like that?
yeah,
So I'm gonna
maybe
wear
to
it
the
anyway.
casino, but to the casino you wear like black and like evening robe, more like this. Also, the color, the greenish colors are, you just feel
I
different.
think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
if I find like a little jacket or something today. And then it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, I've been really obsessed with the new Sleep Token album.
Okay.
If you don't know Sleep Token, it's a really cool band. There's this one song. I think the people that are watching my stream know it as, under quotation marks, the baby making music. How I call it. Really, really good music. It's kind of like progressive metal rock, whatever. I don't really know what kind of genre you want to put it in, but it's really nice to have like their songs are like 8 minutes long and switching melodies. Like, it's almost like, imagine Polyphia, right? But a little like really dark, like a dark Polyphia with a British dude singing over it with like a really like raspy voice. So really, really nice. I really, really enjoyed it. I think he's British, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he is. Then beside of that, I finished finally every season of American Horror Story, and now I feel empty inside because I have nothing to watch.
Have you watched the latest as well?
Yes.
Did
you finish it? The last one, the 11th?
What's it called? New York.
Is it called New York? It's the one that is playing in the 80s, 90s around the whole gay scene. This one?
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes, but I was constantly waiting for the AHS fucked up stuff to happen. And this show, like this season, was just so real with the topic they chose for the season that it didn't feel like an AHS 100%. Show. It is an amazing show. Like, I loved it so much, but you were constantly just sitting here like, the fuck, this is so fucking awful. It's crazy. And it's I was just missing the AHS vibe. It didn't have the AHS vibe, but it was a very good show.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I see it more like as a standalone. I think it was more like so if you haven't seen it, it's the most recent season 11, I think, of American Horror Story. And the whole topic is the whole male gay scene in I'm not spoiling it. Don't worry about it. I'm not spoiling the whole thing. So in the 80s and 90s, and it's like really real. Like, it's really about what happened in the past. And as Steffi said, you're really waiting for something fucked up to happen, and it kind of, I mean,
not realistically fucked up. Yeah, I mean,
it's not the level of American Horror Story fucked up that happens. So
like psychopath, latex boy fucking moms.
But I love the message that they sent and the whole portrayal of this time. Yeah. Again, really don't want to spoil anything, but I think it is a really, really good season to watch, even if you're not a fan of American Horror Story. I think this is really, really, really good. So yeah, now I'm depressed, and now I started watching American Horror Stories. So I didn't really read into it. I just saw that it's there, so I watched it. I watched the first 2 episodes. So basically, I'm not sure what it is, if it's like an epilogue or if it's like like kind of like House of Drinks side stories, kind of. So I watched the first 2 episodes, and that is playing in the universe of the latex thingy.
Murder House.
The Murder House, so the first season. So yeah, that one actually not bad, and I really like the actors.
How long are the episodes?
I think 45 minutes.
Ah,
So a little
okay.
bit longer than the American Horror Story episodes, because those are like 33 minutes or something, 35. And those are like around 45 minutes.
Okay.
But pretty good. Like I was surprised. Like the first two had like the actor from Suits in it.
But none of the first season actors?
No, none of the original actors. I think it's a complete standalone with like all young actors. So obviously there's no. I mean, I only watched 2 seasons of episodes so far, so I don't really know. Maybe there's like known people coming in, but it's not the usual actors. But it's the same universe, and I think it's the same production. But they get like really cool new actors in. Like so I was a little bit like, yeah, I don't know. But that one had like the fucked up American Horror Story kind of stuff. Yeah. But it also had I don't know what it is, but it gave me also Riverdale vibes.
Okay.
I don't know what, because it's like a little bit like it's a little bit like teeny-ish, right? Like it made it. It's like fresh, hip, new, you know, for that kind of feeling I got with it. Not in a bad way though, just different. But I enjoyed, and I think I'm gonna watch the rest of it as well.
Can I throw something in? I'm very biased with this as well, because what made the shows or the seasons so great were also the actors. And the actors, like most of them dropped off after Apocalypse, I think. Then it kind of started with a new era. And that's what, like, to me is American Horror Story. Like 1 to 7. No, 8, I think. Apocalypse was 8, right? 7 or 8. I'm not sure. Yeah. Where all the actors are just insane. All of them. Like every single one of them is so incredibly awesome. And that's what I kind of miss. It was nice to see at least a few in New York as well. But most of them are just gone. For example, Jessica Lange, or the other woman. Is it Melissa? I'm not sure. Those are there's so many iconic actresses in Emma Roberts and all of them. They're just
There's a new season coming this summer. I don't know if you saw it.
American Horror Story?
Yeah. There's a new season coming this summer.
Oh, because this one, season like New York 12. Came out last. Sarah Paulson. I meant Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson, she's just awesome.
It is this summer. I think yesterday they revealed the first 2 actors that are gonna be in it.
Ah, okay.
I think I saw. I'm not 100% sure. I don't. I think they didn't even say what the topic is gonna be yet.
Yeah.
But I'm interested. Again, like I for me, there was like a lot of seasons that I didn't think was super interesting. For example, the Apocalypse was kind of boring. The Alien one was kind of meh.
Alien one was bad.
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much. I really liked the Muse one. I don't know, like the writers. I don't want to spoil anything.
It was the 2 seasons in one show.
Exactly.
The split.
Exactly. So with the aliens vampires. I didn't like, and the vampires I liked, because Evan Peters, or what's his name? Is that his name?
Was Evan in? Evan wasn't in.
Yes, Evan he was in the Muse. Yeah, he's the main vampire. He's one of the writers. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. So that's that part of the season I really liked. The aliens was boring. Yeah. Then the Coven was kind of boring as well. I'm gonna be honest.
What are you fucking?
Listen,
Julia.
I like witches and stuff, but the Coven was boring.
Iconic shit.
Nah,
everything
boring.
that happened, the slaughter woman with the man in the fucking attic and everything. This season is so fucked up.
I don't know.
Everything
really
is so fucked up about it.
It's really boring.
You're mentally ill.
Yeah. I'm not. See? Oh fuck. No, I'm not denying that I'm mentally ill, but that one was kind of boring for me. The Coven one, I have to say. Yeah. Anywho.
Julia also loved Hotel, guys. That says everything. Let's go on.
That one was great. Lady Gaga was doing amazing.
You're just.
Are you crazy?
You're delusional.
I even have the hotel keys on my doors there. I'm not even memeing. Wait. I'm gonna get it.
She's so delusional, guys. Hotel was so no sense anything. There was like 2 scenes that were good in the whole show.
It's so fucking
Nice.
good, dude.
That's
It's
cool.
so good though. I really, really like it. Yeah, I have from the hotels, I have the keys. Yeah,
Just
it's good. It's good. I love it. I love that season. I think it was
all right,
good.
guys. Listener of the week.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on before Steffi and me cancel the podcast. So who's the listener of the week, Steffi?
Listener of the week is Nasate8806.
Mhm.
Sorry. Under episode 69. Take care of your effing self. And they say, I started going to the gym right before COVID hit, and this episode made me realize how much better I actually felt when I was more active. Sadly, with everything closing down, I got stuck at home again. Great episode, and thanks for doing this podcast. I'm gonna go get outside more again. Also, around 50 minutes, you asked if die Menge macht das Gift was a thing in English too. Yes, it is. The dose makes the poison. It comes from Latin. Dosis sola facit venenum. Which is why most Latin-based languages have some variation of it. Okay, thank you for that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's actually really, really good to know. Thank you so much.
Go
for the
outside,
comment.
guys.
Exactly.
Like
Take care of your
does.
fucking self.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it. So that was the catch up. Now we're going in for the Smash or Pass. Okay, I'm gonna try to not spoil myself. Oh fuck, they're not mixed though. They're not mixed. Okay, I think we're gonna start with mine, Steffi.
Yeah, good.
Okay. First Smash or
It's
Pass.
a sleep token guy, right?
You know it? Yes, yes, yes. It's the guy from Sleep Token. His name is
I
Vessel.
have-
Nobody
I
knows
have
who he
no
is.
clue about this
know.
guy.
I know you
And
don't.
this is what makes it so sexy for you, right? Because you don't know who it is, so you want to smash him so badly.
I'm not sure actually. But the
I
way...
have a thing for masks, you know that? So
Exactly. So
but-
I wanted to just know your opinion because I know that you're like, oh yeah, if somebody has like his own style and it's like a little bit edgy and different, you know, like, so I wanted to just know. So if you don't know, guys, I'm showing Stefan right now a picture of Vessel. Vessel is the lead singer of Sleep Token, a band that I'm kind of obsessed with right now. Not as obsessed as Bad Omens, obviously, but he writes very, very beautiful lyrics. He makes amazing music. He looks fucked up. Nobody knows how he actually looks like or who he actually is. And there's a lot of people
probably ugly.
obsessing about him. I don't know. I don't know, Stefan. Maybe not. Maybe he probably just wants to have his privacy.
I wanna hear his voice.
You want to hear his voice?
Let me see.
You can listen to Rain. Rain is really good. But you need to skip. The songs are like 8 minutes. You can't just like skip through a song and then have a picture of it because it's like,
Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm listening to The Summoning right now. Isolated vocal track. The style's very cool.
I think you could like it. I can send you like 2 or 3. Like my 2 favorite songs are probably The Summoning. Obviously, it's the song that they really blew up with. It's like the baby making music that shifts like later on into like a really nice progressive sound. Again, like they have like every song is almost like 3 or 4 songs in one.
Yeah.
Because it shifts in melodies and symphony and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you remember? I think I first heard of them when Kayla was talking about them.
Oh yeah, true. Actually,
Was it even on the podcast? I think.
I'm not sure if we
Or it
talked about it
was-
before or during. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the very first time I heard from them, and I know she's a big fan of it. So I saw here and there like tweets on Twitter about the music and stuff, but I never really I never listened to
I'm
any
gonna
of the
send
songs.
you like 2 songs that I'm pretty sure that you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah, send me.
But yeah, to talk about Vessel, do you think would you smash
Yeah, I
or
think-
pass?
Let's
smash?
say yes.
You'd smash if he kept the mask on. You would. Of course you would. I
Probably.
knew that.
Probably.
I knew you would. Yeah, same.
What about you?
For me, the same. Like, just he's a fucking poet, dude. He's a I don't know. The way he like. There's so many memes on TikTok. You know, like
Yeah.
those memes where they're like, oh yeah, your boyfriend can't even tell you that he appreciates you, but the way that Vessel is describing love in a sentence, and then there's like a quote of his song or something like that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like there's very, very good quotes of his song. So I on the top of my head, there's none that just comes up there, but
Yeah,
just the way he can write. Oh, I don't know. When people are really good with their words, that is something really sexy to me. I really like it. And then that paired with not knowing how he looks like and having his own style, not giving a fuck, being mysterious, that kind of stuff. Yes, I'm up for it. Okay.
Reminds me a lot of Hellblade, not gonna lie. Illusionist God was my favorite sequence in the whole game, with the music, with the deep, like the throat singing and everything. I was there and I just felt so alive. Ben was shitting his pants. I was like, yes, this is the energy I need. So
then you're gonna love Sleep Token. I'm gonna listen after we're done with recording the podcast. We're gonna listen to 2 or 3 songs together.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Next person, Jessica Biel.
Oh, Jessica.
Yeah, I wanted to see what you think, because for me, I just wanted to explain why I put Jessica Biel in there. Because Jessica Biel, for me, is probably one of the most beautiful women out there. Like, I know that she is really, really, she has this face that most people would probably say, oh yeah, she's really beautiful, right? And I don't know, for me, that was like the first woman where I was like, wow, she's like independent, strong, like she gives you those vibes, kind of. Also in the way she plays some characters, for example, I don't know if you watched The Sinner. She played a killer in that. Very, very, like, a really good show. You should watch The Sinner. It's really, really good. Insanely good actress. She's, I think, married to Justin Timberlake, if I'm not mistaken. I think she
Doesn't he change, like, swap women every 2 years?
No, that is not Justin. I'm pretty sure that they're married for a very long time. I'm pretty sure Justin is a good boy. I'm pretty sure they're married for a long time. Is Justin Timberlake married? Let's see.
Biel began dating singer.
Since 2012, they're married. They're married for 11 years, Steffi.
Sorry, mixed it up.
you probably mean Leonardo DiCaprio, that has like a new.
I know, he's
as soon as they turn like 21.
True. I understand him. I'd be the same.
poor Max, dude.
Soaked all the soul out. Next.
Yeah. Okay. So, for me personally, Jessica Biel, probably one of the most attractive women out there. Would 100% smash.
With you explaining it, yes. If you didn't explain, I would have said no. Because I don't really have any, like, I don't know much about her. She's, as you said, a beautiful woman. But I wouldn't see her as a smash without the information.
Okay.
So I think this episode is about also, like, as you said, character, as well as outlook. So with that being said, I would say yes.
Okay. Let's see, next one. I don't know if you can see it very good.
It's a small one, right?
Yeah, it's a very small picture. It is what's his name? Peterson. What's his name? Fuck. Now I forgot. Pete Davidson. Fuck the word. I almost forgot his name. He's a comedian. He dated Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian. Like, he's also best friend of MGK. Guess you didn't know.
Julia, don't have that.
He's in Saturday Night. What was it called? Saturday Night. The thingy show. He's making Saturday Night Live is what it's called. I think he's making skits there. Like, he's a very good comedian. Like, he's really dark as well.
Yeah.
And he's known for being kind of like ugly, if you want. And he's like a full nerd. He just stays home, plays video games, watches movies, gets stoned all day, has the ugliest tattoos ever, is kind of skinny but tall. But he's dating all of those really, really beautiful women. And there's like many articles on him, like, why are all those super attractive, hot, successful women dating Pete Davidson?
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, lol.
Wait, he is?
Cameo notes. Okay.
So, yeah, but he was...
I'm just checking if I know
He was dating many girlfriends. Many different, really famous ladies out there. As I say, I think Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian are probably the most known ones. Wait, who else was there? Kate Beckinsale, true. Also Kaya Berger. Gerber, sorry, that's the one that is also in American Horror Stories. Who else could you know? Yeah, like a lot of like top models, like the most beautiful women out there. So
he's either very good and bad.
probably both. So what most of the people are saying, first of all, his humor, he's super, super funny. He's apparently a genuine nice guy, like, you know, not those Reddit kind of nice guys, just like, I'm nice to women. I deserve a woman that's in the kitchen the whole day and treats me like a king. No, he's like a genuine nice guy that takes care of them, that is not like cheating or looking at other women or something like that. Like, he just wants to have this one girlfriend. And he's super funny. He's tall. Even if he's not that attractive, most women really, really fall for him. And like all of them, or like not all of them, but most of them get to know him from Saturday Night Live, where they make a skit with him, like a comedy show. And then they fall in love with him. And then they start dating. Okay. That is usually how it goes. That's how Kim got with him. That's how Ariana got with him and stuff like that. So yeah. I watched a lot of his comedy skits, so for me. I
would say I don't find him ugly though. He's still an attractive man, but I would still pass on him because I don't know anything. I knew Jessica Biel at least, right? Him, I really have no clue about anything. So probably if I would watch stuff, I might maybe fall in love with him or not. But for now, I would still say pass.
Pass. Okay. For me, smash. I love funny people. Funny people are my. Yeah. I love it. So 100%, I know why they're falling with him for him. So I'm all here for it. The next one might be a surprise for you, Steffi. Or I feel like we talked about him, but I checked. I didn't find him in another episode. You need to tell me. Did we talk about him?
I'm not sure. Did
Bolland from Home Improvement. I don't know if anybody from I feel like, I don't know, maybe I have a fucking deja vu or something like that. But for me, Al, that was okay. Listen, if you don't know, Home Improvement, it is the fucking assistant of the guy. Yeah, exactly. And he was a genuine nice guy. He was the one guy that actually knew what he was doing, and he was always standing next to the main character. I was like, oh no, what is he doing again? And he had to fix all the messes. He was always there, genuine nice dude, lumberjack beard. And now that I look at it, I fell in love with him. That was when I was very young. I was like, I want somebody like this to be the dad of my future children. So that was like my first real like crush on an adult when I was younger. And now that I look at it, he doesn't look that different from Nathan. I think about it. But Nathan is not a handyman at all. But yeah, Al Bolland. What are we thinking?
No, it's a pass.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to include him.
I just love this. I love the pose. I love everything. This is awesome.
So good. So yeah, Al. Listen, I'd still smash Al. 100%. Okay. I'd marry him on the spot. He's a cutie. I like the genuine nice guys. In case you can tell. Next one. I hope you know him. That is. What his name? Matt Rife. He's like a really famous comedian. He's really big on social media at the moment. He is really dark with his humor. Like, he makes fun of everything. Like, he's like a stand-up comedian for, I think, over 10 years or something like that. He was like a club hopper before. So he is like always like on the go. So he always like asks people something in the audience, and then he starts making fun of those people. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he really does jokes where other people would get canceled for 100%. And, the thing about him is, like, he's, I don't know, you can maybe see it on a picture. He's really, really, really handsome. Like, everybody is always saying how attractive. He's buff. He is like the jawline. He's like the pretty boy. Like, that is what made him kind of famous, because he has like this typical beautiful face, right? But he's still super funny. So his kind of thing that he's trying to do is to prove that he's actually successful because he's funny and not only because he's pretty. And he has at the moment a show about, do you know how hard it is to be good looking? Like that kind of stuff. And he like makes fun of himself a lot as well. So
yeah,
I thought you might know him because he's really, really big on social media.
dude. You know, I'm such a fucking hillbilly when it comes to famous people on the internet. I don't know why. It's just I don't give a shit about them. It's like I don't know his jokes. I don't know him as a person.
Yeah, then
Look-wise, I would say pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely. I think this is a type like Ben would like.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's probably a pass. But
okay,
maybe
listen, we have like a to-do list.
Can't tell.
We have a to-do list for after the stream. We're gonna watch some Matt. We're gonna listen to some Sleep Token. I'm gonna educate Steffi, and then we're gonna put in notes that next episode Steffi is gonna tell you her feedback on the humor and on the music. Okay. So for me, clear smash, humor and good looking, and above goes to a gym. You know, takes care of himself, and is a genuine nice guy, like, as well. Next, fuck! Why is the picture so small?
This is so small, but she's from HS, or
it's Billy Lord.
Yeah,
Billy Lord, the lady from HS. Why is it HS? Why is it so small on this, dude? I don't get it. But yeah, because on my desktop, for some reason, it was bigger. But yeah, you know her. I know that she's like not really that like pretty, but kind of pretty.
She is.
Yeah.
You know why I love her?
Why?
Because she's the daughter of Leia of Carrie Fisher.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
I don't know if you you probably saw everything because her name is that's also, and I just realized because it was always Billy Lord in the credits, but I think in the last season it was Billy Fisher, and I never connected the dots because it never said anywhere, but it was Carrie Fisher's daughter, and she was there when Carrie Fisher got her star on the Walk of Fame this year. And there were so many genuine like videos of all of them being together. Because Carrie Fisher died, and I never did I never connected the dots that they're related. So I really like her. I like her in the shows. She's a very cool character in any of the AHS shows.
Oh, it's super edgy.
And I would smash her.
Would smash her? That's what I thought. For me, not my type. I'm gonna pass, but I think she's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And now we come to the next person that is commonly seen as not really attractive, but I think maybe the personality and everything you know about that person, because I'm sure you know him, will make up for it. It is
I know
Casey
this guy, yeah.
Neistat. You know him? You watched some videos of his?
Yeah, I know his videos, yeah. The old ones, though. I don't know what he does nowadays. But he's a very cool guy.
So, knowing everything you know, would it be a smash or pass for you?
Character-wise, yes. Objectified-wise, no.
So, what is it overall? Is it a smash or is it a pass?
That's a tough one.
That's a hard one, right? That's what I thought as well.
It is.
And he's in really good shape. It's really just like the face, I guess.
Yeah, it's not even the faces for me. Most of the times it's like the vibe they give, and his vibe is very cool, so I'd probably say yes. Like I'd say yes. Because he's a cool guy.
Same.
So yeah.
Totally
just
not
put it back on your head and
totally not my type at all. When he not even the slightest. But again, as you said, that is like for me, I just wanted to put people like this in because I know there's some people out there that might not think that they are attractive for whatever reason, right? But I wanted to put people like this in to show you that if you have like a cool personality, right, that can make up so much. And I know so many people in my life as well that are maybe not attractive by like the standards
mainstream
but then there's something about them, doesn't matter if it's the humor, the personality, the way they make you feel as a person, that makes them then attractive to you. And that's why I wanted to put him in, and it's also a smash for me, even though from like the pure aesthetics would not be my type. So okay, and then The last one from the ones
I
that
saw the
turned
last
on. You
one
saw
already.
it already? You saw it?
Yes, and of course we smashed Joe,
Listen,
guys. Did you?
It is Joe from you. We also have to say it as well because some people are not watching but listening. Joe from you. That was a request from Novra, by the way, to put it in to see if you would smash or pass.
He is so hilarious. Do you know, this is actually something I know, guys. I know the TikToks of him and the reels. Like, he's making fun of everything, right? And explaining how Joe would do it. So I just, my sister and I keep sending each other the videos, and it's so hilarious. He's awesome. He's an awesome character. I don't know, mentally ill, but you just want to smash.
Serial killer, mentally ill.
You just want to smash him, you know? Not me, mentally ill, for saying that, because you have empathy for such people, right? And that's a very dangerous way to walk, like very borderline to say you would smash such a person. Because you have sympathy.
So you're talking about the character in the movie right now, right?
Yeah, I talk about the character in the movie.
So would you also smash the actor itself, or just both smash? Same. Okay, moving on. Now yours are coming.
Okay, this is quite a meme. I put in, and I am talking about the characters here, not about the person in this case. So Edward from Twilight, guys. Fuck, I forgot his name.
I don't even remember.
What's his name? Also Peter. Dude, it's been so long.
Wait, Edward.
Dude.
Twilight actor. It is Robert Pattinson, exactly.
Robert Pattinson, exactly, yeah. So, Edward, guys, very controlling. He just wants you for himself, right? He makes sure you don't date other guys. Bella's is torn between the wolf boy and the vampire boy. She cannot live without either of them, any of them. So, but
who would you have chosen? Were you Edward, or are you?
I think I was an Edward girl back then.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
Yeah.
Controlling for the controlling people, dude. Yeah, I was always Team Jacob. So for me, I have to.
I was Team Edward.
I mean, I get the point, but I'm like, nah, dude, I don't need anybody to tell me what to do.
Yeah, same. I'm very independent, right? But I like it. It's quite nice to have controlling. So I chose him probably. Jacob. It was Jacob, right?
Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob. The wolf boys were cool and everything, and they were wolves, so very cool. But sucking vampires were cooler for me.
Yeah, for me it was always wolves and Team Jacob. For me, I think probably 14-year-old or 16-year-old Julia would have taken the controlling dude, but adult Julia is not kind of into.
That's what I mean.
People.
I would have smashed him. Nowadays, no.
Yeah, I pass. I pass on Edward. Sorry. Next one.
Katniss Everdeen, aka Jennifer Lawrence from Hunger Games.
You gotta expose me like this. I never watched Hunger Games.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm losing my shit. First, she says Calvin is boring, Apocalypse is boring, Hotel is awesome, and then she has never watched Hunger Games.
No, I've not.
You have a task now too, lady.
Okay. Listen, what about the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Did you ever watch the movie?
Yeah, obviously I watched that already, like 10 times.
Of course you didn't. Of course you did. No, okay, but I'm gonna watch Hunger Games for you.
All right, let me explain to you.
I tell Steffi, by the way, for 5 years, I think, to watch my favorite movie, The Eternal Sunshine of the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and she still has not watched it. So sad. I'm gonna watch Hunger Games for you, guys. I'm gonna watch Hunger Games before she watches The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Calling it
probably.
Right now. She's hot, though.
Basically, Jennifer Lawrence was one of my first girl crushes. I'm just so freaking in love with her still. She's a very awesome person. She's a very genuine person. She knows how to make fun of herself. Also, she's not the typical Hollywood pretty girl.
But we're talking about the character now, not the actor, right?
Both. It doesn't matter. Like both. She's not the typical. She's not the typical Hollywood beauty standard girl, which I really like. She's more like the vibes she always gave was like, I'm a normal woman like you are. And that's pretty cool. And she still is like this by this day. She's very down to earth. She won her first Oscar by the age of 21.
Oh shit.
Very awesome woman in real life and in the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games also are directed by, he was born in Austria, Francis Lawrence has the same last name, but they're not related. So as far as I know. So he's a very cool guy. I saw them all live at the premiere in Berlin in 2015, I think.
Oh,
it was
shit, you nerd.
For the last Mockingjay part. And I have a lot of autographs of them. So yeah, I'm very like, there's a very big emotional connection to the Hunger Games itself. And Jennifer Lawrence is just, she's a very funny person. So if I think if you see like her interviews and everything, also her voice is pretty cool.
I think I know her. I've seen her in other movies, so
yeah. She's in quite a few. She's a big smash. She's my biggest smash.
Okay. Got a smash from both of us.
Oh! Next one, guys.
Listen,
Jonah Hill. I had to put him in.
Listen, I watched. Have you watched? We actually talked about it. He had like he made a whole movie or documentary about him and his therapist on Netflix that I told you about. To watch.
I think so. Yeah. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, of course I didn't watch it. But yeah, Jonah Hill, 100% smash. Not my type, optic, like visually, but first of all, great comedian, great actor, and watching this documentary about him, his mental health journey, with his the great, like, if you haven't watched it, I don't know, say the name of the show, but if you Google Jonah Hill Netflix documentary, whatever, he has psychiatrist or a therapist or whatever that changed his life that much that he wanted to make a documentary out of him and how he helped him mentally and how he can help other people. So that all combined, big smash for me. Jonah Hill, 100%. And for you?
Big smash. Yeah.
As well?
Love him. He's one of the funniest people on this planet. I just love every single movie. I love the most like stupid movies where he's in like War Dogs and all that shit. And I love Superbad and all the early on movies. Like it's just, he's the funniest guy to me. I just love him.
Yeah, he is really funny. So I 100% understand.
Next one.
I have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure if you know him. I don't know the actor's name, but this is Uhtred from The Last Kingdom.
Didn't watch it.
And Uhtred is, I just recently watched the movie of the whole show with Max, because Max watched the show. He said the show is very like, it's
What's
okay.
it called again?
The Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom, okay.
And the movie was very cool. It's a Viking show where they fight for kingdoms, etc. And he's a pretty cool character. He is Danish, I think, or at least has a Danish accent in the show.
Okay.
And he's a very cool guy. He's like this Viking daddy vibe guy. And I would definitely smash him. I don't know anything about him IRL, like outside of The Last Kingdom. And he looks completely different, obviously. And I told Max, because Max is always debating like to grow his hair or not, right? And I'm like, okay, Max, now I have the ultimate hairdo for you. I want you to have Uhtred's hair. So you can shave on the side, but grow for the Viking look, right? So he's like, I try to keep him away from the hairdresser right now. So he doesn't.
Oh, you really
like,
want him to have the long hair?
I want him to try this because you can always cut it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like you can always, as long as it's long, you can always like make your short hair again, like hairdo again. And he has the short hair usually. So what you can do is shave your sides because his sides are always annoying him. So just shave the sides and then just make the Uhtred style.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea about him, but he looks like a daddy and I'd smash.
Yep, I'd smash too. He's a pretty cool guy. Next one.
Who the fuck is that?
Haven't you watched Stranger Things?
I watched like the first season or something. No, the first 2 seasons and then got boring.
Okay,
I know.
I don't know why we're doing this, but
I think our friendship is
the
over
last
after this.
seasons awesome.
Listen, Steffi watches everything of Riverdale. That says everything about her taste in shows.
Because it's a fucking meme. See, I'm talking.
I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
I have
Was
to
in the
throw this in.
first 1 or 2
No.
seasons?
No.
Okay, yeah, then I don't have.
I just have to throw this in. No matter how bad a show is, I won't stop after the first 2 episodes because there are people that stop once they don't like the show anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they just say, I didn't like it. I understand that. But I am the kind of person, no matter how shit the show is, I finish it to have the full view on everything and the full hustle to be actually able to say or sure to say, okay, it's complete dog shit or it got better. Because sometimes pilot episodes are always lower budget, right? And then you see somehow the potential and then it grows after a few episodes. So I always keep watching no matter how shit the show is. That's also why I keep watching Riverdale, not because it's good.
Sorry, I had to throw this in. I mean, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. For me, the thing is, if I see something good in an episode, I do that, or in a show as well. It's the same with, for example, American Horror Story, where some seasons are fucking amazing, and then others are what the fuck? What the fuck did they just do there? That's horrible. And then you just pray that the next season is gonna be good. Also, I watched all seasons of Supernatural, guys. So obviously, I believe I do that too with some episodes or some shows. But I don't know what it was, but Stranger Things was just. It didn't have it felt like the classic Hollywood thing, you know what I mean, where they're just oh yeah, we're gonna just put a lot of money in this and make it commercially successful and make all the merch around it and everything just ausschlachten or milk the cow.
I liked
so,
it.
Yeah, I don't know,
because it was a show a show in a very long time that had aspects like Dungeons and Dragons in the whole show, and that's what the show evolves around, right? Completely. That's basically what the show is about. So, and that's pretty cool. Obviously, you didn't get that.
When does that happen?
They always play Dungeons and Dragons, Julia, even in the first episode, and everything is about this. They play against the monsters in Dungeons and Dragons that happen then. Okay, forget it. He's Billy. He comes into play way later in the show. A 5th show and 4th show, I think.
Billy Hargrove is, by the way, who we're talking about. Exactly. In case you don't know,
aka Dacre Montgomery.
Okay.
William Billy Hargrove in Stranger Things. He's kind of a daddy. All the MILFs like him, love him. They go to the what's it called, the public swimming pool places where he is the Baywatch boy. And he's looking after everyone, and all the mommies just do their best makeup and look the prettiest they can just to lay there and look at him. So he has this the character and the charisma. People just he's a very douchebag in the beginning, but learns from his mistakes later on. So and gets fucked by
the mommies?
Whatever happens. No, not by the mommies though. by the story. So he's a very cool guy. You don't know him from the show, but what would you say by just looking at him?
It's a big pass for me. I don't know. He gives me the douchebag vibes, and I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just into good guys. Listen. There's for me.
She would be into him, guys, if she watched it.
The only bad guy I'm into is MGK.
Trust me, you'd be into it. And
maybe an ex-boyfriend of mine or something that I liked back in the day. But nowadays, if somebody gives me the vibes of oh yeah, I know that I can have everybody and I could fuck if I wanted to, I'm okay, yeah, dude, bye. That's
I get that.
So
I get
unattractive to me. I don't know.
It is.
It really doesn't give me anything. So no, it would be a pass. Would you smash or pass him?
The thing is, the way he is in the show and everything, he's that kind of guy you would just hate fuck, and it would be a great sex. So I would smash him. I would hate fuck smash him.
There's a difference. We talked about it, how important confidence is. If somebody is confident and knows that they're sexy or attractive or whatever it is, that's fine. But
arrogance is
there's
nothing.
A fine line between knowing your worth and being fucking arrogant and a bitch about it. So, and he gives me the vibe of like, I'm being a bitch about it, so I'm not into it.
That's why he is in the beginning. All right, I put in, guys, Cardi B, my queen. I love her a lot. I also watched Rhythm and Flow, which is a show on Netflix where they have Snoopy Dogg and all of these cool rappers, and they have a lot of very cool rappers in there, and it's basically
like
contest,
a talent show. Yeah, it's kind of like America Got Talent, but for rappers. It's basically.
And I just love her. I love her laugh. I just love this woman. I'd smash her.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean, but I don't know. I'm gonna be honest here, okay? I saw too much about her. She's
okay.
Like, I saw her doing her. Have you ever seen her do her cooking tutorials? Tutorials.
No.
She cooks. Please watch her TikTok. She posts like, she's ratchet. She's I don't even know how to say it. I don't know. For me, I get it. She's funny. She portrays a character and stuff like that. But for me, she's just too fucking annoying. Like I'd smash her and she would have to like leave the room instantly again because I'd get a headache if she opens her mouth. I'm sorry to say that. Like I want to credit her. She's like a cool person. Like, but for me, she's too much of a character, if that makes sense. Like for me, she doesn't feel like a real person. For me, she's like a caricature of herself, if that makes sense. So for me, it would be a pass. You'd smash her, you said?
I'd smash her. I just love her. I love how crazy she is. It's just, I love her.
Oh my god. The next one. Okay, this one might be the best so far.
Michael Scott, guys. Dunder Mifflin.
Steve Carell. Oh my god, world's best boss.
I just put him, yes. People say that I'm the best boss. I had to put him I had to put him in because I just love everything about him. What do you think, Julia?
It's the comedy part again. Like, he is so fucking funny.
Yes.
Like, not my type visually, not at all. But knowing how fucking funny he is, but I'd smash him without even thinking about it. 100%.
Yeah. Same.
Dude, that is... and I think that was our last already. That was like a nice finisher. That was a very, very nice finisher. I'm going to be honest. Dude, so what did we learn today? Today we learned that if you're fucking funny, it doesn't matter how you look like. It does not matter.
Prettier.
If you're funny, if you're having a good personality, if you make people feel good about themselves or make people feel good while they're around you, make them feel comfortable. That is what we learned, okay? So, maybe if you're not the best looking person, you can make up for that with your personality.
Plus, that is very subjective as well, right?
Oh yeah, of course, 100%.
It's just because TikTok defines some sort of beauty, or
social media in
Instagram,
general,
or Hollywood, or social media in general, society, whatever it is. That doesn't mean you're not pretty at all. Like,
exactly. I mean,
that's bullshit.
Look at the trends. Like, look over the years how everything changed from like I don't know, in the 90s, the whole cocaine chic, where it was like sexy when you were super, super skinny, and then there's like the phase now where thick ladies and thick thighs are getting celebrated, and you know, all of those kind of things. Like, there's like beauty standards change with times all the time, and it even if you don't fit into the thing that is maybe on trend right now, it doesn't mean anything, because like again, look at Steffi and me. Like, we have probably the most opposite tastes in persons ever. So I think it's like a good way to state that. And again, like, if I look at the people that I've been with in the past, there were some people that look really similar. There's people that have very different personalities. There's people that had really shitty personalities and looked good that I really fucked up with in relationships, where I was like, okay, dude, I was maybe a little bit too into the looks of somebody than into their personality. And I learned from that. And then later on, I started really being with persons because I liked them. And as fucking cliche as it sounds, but I started giving the nice guys a chance instead of just the douchebags that look good. And yeah, what should I say? I'm in a relationship for 9 years with a nice guy, and I'm happy about it. And I wouldn't change it in the world. And so it also kind of changed for me, like how I'm like always, I always changed from being into the mentally ill, broken people that I want to fix. Now I have Nathan and Noah that are like beautiful, mentally stable people that know what they want in life. Yeah, that's my 5 cents. I don't know if you want to add anything.
No, I'm with you. I'm totally with you. I like fucked up people. Like, in some ways, you know me. I was into the mentally broken guys back then as well, but that kind of changed pretty fast after my teenage years, I'd say.
Mm.
And when I realized, dude, no, I don't like, why would I put energy into this? It's not worth it. So that happened pretty early on with me, but I still like fucked up people. Like, fucked up people are interesting, no matter what it is. Or so
yeah, I see what you mean. Like I'm still like, I have the interest. I'm like, I still have the impulse. Like we talked about it many times. Like I still want to fix them or be with them or whatever it is. But when it comes to real relationships, I do not think I would purposely choose to be with somebody.
Nah, no drama. Like
I'd fuck them or have like a situationship with them for like a couple of weeks or months, or like an on and off thing when I'm not serious about it. But to have something serious, I would never be with a person like this. Like I'd never, like, for example, as I always joke about how I like MGK, I'd never have a serious relationship with him. Never. Because I know that person can never be fixed unless he wants to fix himself. So Steph like a fucking liar.
I want to see this. I want to hear this again. I'm gonna play this if we ever get to, like, we will never be, not in this universe, maybe in another timeline, but just imagine Julia having the chance of being together with MGK. She wouldn't say no.
I don't know.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah.
Like I'm just looking at it now. Like I mean, most of you people don't follow that, but like if you look at the thing that is happening between him and Megan right now, like that is
what's happening though.
So basically, they're like twin flames. They're super in love. They're dating each other for a year, right? And then
again now, or
no, they were for a year. And then like last year or beginning of the year, there was the whole breakup thing. You know, that they broke up or whatever it was. Where they didn't really broke up. So the rumor is that he wanted to stop doing drugs, like the hard drugs or something like that. And he promised her to get off the drugs. And then he lied about it, was still on the drugs. And then she was like, you know, those were my boundaries. You lied to me. I took the drugs. I'm out.
Yeah.
And now this is the first time, instead of throwing something away, she's giving him a chance to be with her. But he needs to go to they go to counseling together. She's not like really on his social media anymore. She doesn't want to have to do anything with it. And she's like, he really needs to prove her that he still wants to be with her. So even though they broke up basically for one night, and after that they're just in counseling and they do all that shit, she's really like pushing him. And she's also like, because of that one night, she's like, yeah, I'm not going to marry you this year. You have to prove your worth to me first. Like, I'm not going to invest in you before you're not doing your shit. And like, you can see ever since that he is trying so fucking hard to do everything he can. I mean, we don't know all the behind the scenes. So I guess I would be kind of similar. Like, if I would be with a person like this, I would be similar to her, where I would be like, those are my boundaries. Either you stick to that or you're not.
Yeah.
For me personally, if somebody would fuck up once, I'm not sure if I would give them a second chance.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I kind of get it because you're in love with a person, yada, yada, yada. It's not like he cheated on you, but still, you know, if somebody breaks a promise once, I would know how it would be in that situation. But yeah, I would be pretty strict when it comes to those. Like what is my boundaries and what is okay with me. Like I'm just way too selfish, I think, at this point in what is important for me in my life. Like, I'm not fucking 16 anymore where I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, do whatever. I'm just happy being with you. You know what I mean? Like that's just not who I am anymore. So I don't know.
Ditto.
See, that's the thing. You need to learn your worth, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was again like a fun Smash or Pass. I really appreciate it. I think next Smash or Pass, so not next episode, but next time we make a Smash or Pass, Steffi had a fun idea where we are gonna Smash or Pass on your favorite adult website creators. So like OnlyFans, Fansly. So if you have people in mind, yeah, exactly. If you have any lewd or explicit creators that you want us to Smash or Pass on in the next Smash or Pass episode, feel free to leave their names in the description or in the comments, and we will be looking at those. I think we also have the anonymous thingy in our link tree, right, where the people can put questions in their topic ideas. So for example, if you don't want to expose yourself, what kind of creators you like in that area, you can also submit them anonymously, and we're gonna look through those for the next episode. You want to add anything else, or should we end here?
No,
I think that's fine, right? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. We see you
Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on other social media, guys. Peace.
Peace out. See you next week on Monday. Bye.